Hey y'all, and welcome back to Mo the Therapist. This is your girl Mo on a cold winter afternoon. That's why we got our cozied up blanket here. And our fall dress is cute. Perfect for the fall. It's actually winter, as I said. I am re-recording your message because I just feel like there was a lot of interruptions and I felt like I was all over the place, so I regrounded myself. I'm refocused, and I'm ready to dive in deep. You guys could be glasses wearers. I just got a notification from Zennia Glasses Company. New glasses on the way, new prescription, taking an old lens off to see a different perspective. So metaphorically, if you don't wear glasses, what that could represent. And then 444 could be significant, 111 and 123. So making steps forward, not allowing yourself to be held back, and not allowing the external circumstances or external situations determine your internal peace. You have been spending a lot of time watching and observing people, and I'm seeing you step out of that energy now. I'm seeing you step out of the energy of observer and into a person that's willing to take charge and take the lead. You're recognizing not all things that are glittery and shimmery are exactly what they perceive them to be. Some of it could be chaos, okay? It's time to clean up the environment so you can really go the distance that you're wanting to go. So whether that is just getting rid of things to make room for the new in this new season, or really doing a deep clean on your house, because if you're like me, you're like, oh, I'm tired of seeing these counters filled up. And if you're also like me, you're like, I don't really want to do that either. But Spirit is saying it is time to get rid of that clutter. It is time to release the stagnation in the home environment. So the way I picture it when I'm decluttering things, I'm literally imagining me picking up my house and shaking it so everything can come out the front and the back door. And then I imagine myself outside sweeping it up right into the trash can. And now that's just a mental metaphor. So as I'm physically doing these things, it doesn't feel so tedious and mundane. And then also I listen to music, other spiritual readers, leaders in the community that really connect with me and my soul. Sorry, I heard like the squeaking noise. It's outside. I thought it was one of the kids at nap. I was about to go in there and say, y'all, I told you I need a few more minutes and then it's gonna be time to get up, but I can't get you up early if you can't lay down and be quiet for a few more minutes. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. That's why I'm like, this reading, there's so many distractions and I feel like I'm all over the place. But that honestly is just like mom life. I feel like as a mom, we're always on go like that. And if you're a mom, I bet you can resonate. Let me know in the comment section. Also, tell me your moon sign while we're at it, since this is just a collective reading. And then you have chopped wood in the reverse. When I see that card, I literally imagine like a lumberjack out there just cutting up some wood for a fire. So you could be getting ready for some winter gatherings. You could be getting ready for people to come to your house next week for Thanksgiving, if that's your thing. Yay. Fire pits can be on the list of things that you need to do or you want to do. What else might you be doing? Yeah, I'm just really getting the sense of like gathering, like friends, family, just people over and being around the fire. The smell of the fire is coming. I can feel the warmth, the heat on my hands. It actually would feel quite nice. But I could feel it all over my body. I'm cold. All right, and then you're going through a regeneration period. That's why you're needing to clean things up. You're going through a regeneration period so you can really see the things that are changing and really showing forth what's to come for you. It's time for you to start trusting your intuition and the guidance that's present for you, because there's a lot that God has to offer you, but you're stuck in the past. You're stuck in the lack of confidence. You're stuck in the slow motion that you've been in. You're stuck in your stagnancy, and you kind of have this regret, this sorrow surrounding it. But it's time for you to release that burden, because it's blocking you financially. You know you truly want that financial security. One moment, please. You know you truly want that financial security when you have this 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, but the Sun card right next to it. You are still seeing the positive in the legacy that you are trying to leave for yourself, for your children, for your loved ones. 555. But you may be struggling to see where it's going to come, but that's not something for you to figure out, or for me to figure out, or for the cards to figure out, for that matter. You need to figure out what feels right for you and learn how to trust the flow and the vibe of the things that are surrounding you and coming to you. Okay, any other cards to add to this message? Things that you want you. Your desires desire you with the Lovers. It doesn't, like, if you are looking for a soulmate, like an actual romantic soulmate, that's coming, okay? That's coming, but you need to take time for yourself, to love yourself, to be patient with yourself, to have peace in your heart with the way things turned out. There's a protection here around a certain situation that you're not seeing. With the King of Cups, it could just simply be your emotions. You're needing to make sure that you're not putting more out there than is absolutely necessary with the Two of Cups in the reverse. I think this is why all that glitters is there, because you have one option, or one thing, or one person, or something in your aura, in your presence, in your orbit, and that is absolutely aligned with you. Absolutely 1000% aligned. It shows the good and the bad. It shows the complete duality of yourself in the situation, and it's bringing peace and love, to be quite honest. But you have to be willing to see that for yourself. The emotional intelligence, that emotional integrity here needs to be present for you. You need to hold this space for you first, and then the things that you truly want will come to fruition. But I'm not like fearful, like, oh my gosh, this is scary, but worried, concerned that you're so focused on getting that wish fulfillment that you're not worried or focused on the things that you may have brought to the table that weren't directly helping evolve the situation to be what you ultimately desired, which is why we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. I'm also seeing this as two options, because we have all that glitters here. I can also see this as two options, where one option is absolutely aligned and the other option looks like it's aligned on paper, but it's this glittery. It's this glittery fake shit. We don't want that fake glittery shit. We want something that's going to be sustainable for the long haul. And at the bottom of the deck, of the Wisdom deck, originally it was the, you had the Peace card there. So, like, finding something that aligns with you, that brings you peace. And I can't remember, oh, the Higher Power card, which is connected to the divine, to God. And that card was also speaking to needing to feel the divine's presence. It's important to allow yourself to be open to the divine's presence, whatever that means for you. So if you're a person that sits there and says, God, please show me 3 yellow butterflies today, as a sign that you're with me, that's you. But if you're a person that likes to connect in a video like this for the time frame, because it changes as you grow, right? So if you're a person at this time in your life that's like, no, I prefer, listening to somebody while they deliver messages to me, then that's also fine. Okay? All right, the last card I have for you, and then I will read it for you. What is the final message for the collective here? My embers of light here with Mo the Therapist. Just one card, please. Okay, 2 cards. So, the Hunter and Many Paths. $97 could be significant. Oh, this is what I mean. 10. 7 might be a huge significant number for you. And 10 is probably another one. Okay, the first card is card 27, the Hunter. Before the dawn of agriculture, we hunted in the forest to feed our kin. The hunter never takes more than what the village needs to survive, often taking only one creature, the good kill. He's a master tracker who knows which path to follow to find success. Rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest you are in to reach your destination. You need to follow the tracks left by spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead you true. Instead, become the map maker. Find your internal compass and use all your senses, including your common sense. Don't settle for the roadkill. It could be poison. Be careful that you do not become the prey of your desires and fantasies. Remember to not want more than you need, so you are not guided by unbridled ambition. It is okay to come home empty-handed. And that's giving me the all that glitters. So just because it looks good doesn't mean it's necessary and that it's good for you. Be sure that you're only taking what's good for you. In other words, only take what you need. So if it's something that's above your means, doesn't feel right, doesn't sit right, say it's something near you that stank, and you're like, oh, that's an awful smell, I need to get out of here. Well, get out of here. Don't deal with something just because it's there. Okay, Many Paths. That is this card. The essence. All paths lead to spirit. What you bring to your journey is what will determine if yours is a path of suffering, a path of wisdom, a path of bliss, or a path of loss. Consider the traveler who met 2 stone masons. He asked one what he is doing, and the mason replies, I am squaring out this, maybe I had it right. I am squaring out. I am squaring out the stone. He asks the other, who is doing the exact same thing, and gets the reply, I am building a cathedral. One man has a job. The other man has found his work and calling. He is part of an endeavor much greater than himself. Be sure you pick a path with a heart. Your call now is to take a big, bold step and leave the beaten path. This is full energy. Heaven and earth are conspiring on your behalf to support you in this move. Do not dally lest you miss the moment. It's time to sail into the uncharted. Be sure you attend to both your path through this earth as well as your journey through the stars. You have outgrown your current situation and risk losing your way in your own backyard. You are being called to step out of your comfort zone. Respond now while the call is still a gentle whisper. Even though the woods look thick and impenetrable, venture in and let nature guide your steps through the dark until you reach your destination. Remember, if you do not know where you are going, any path will will take you there. I was going to say will always take you there. All right, that has been your message. I hope this collective reading resonated. If it did, make sure you press that subscribe button down below. You like this and go ahead and share it with somebody else. And don't forget to press that notification bell. And so you're always updated with the most current videos and lives. And don't forget, I'm going live every Sunday and Tuesday. So don't forget to subscribe. Peace, love, and many blessings to you.